Click on OK. Continue. The tick mark. Yeah. See, this is how, okay, if you want to see the enterprise structure, right? If it is configured earlier.
Okay.
So EC01 and EC00, I believe, okay, let me cross check. But EC01, whatever you see, right? Yeah, these are all the company codes. Okay, it is configured. If you expand, okay, you are in EC01, right? Click on
Yeah.
EC00. I'll show you better way.
EC00, it is not, doesn't not exist.
Just a second. I'll or else go. Okay. See, now the options which I'm going to use, right? SC93 T code.
Okay.
Hope you are all
EC90.
familiar. Yeah. See, keep remembering these keywords SC93 to search for a T code because nobody can remember everything, right? So what we do here, we come here, transaction code. I know it is starts with EC. You give EC and then give the star.
EC and star.
Star. Star is for search, okay? F4, hit F4. Or the balloon button magnifying glass, the next one. See, here only it shows, okay? EC04. See, this is, HANA has this feature or the latest SAP has this feature. Whatever you type there, it will show the next upcoming T codes available from that. It's basically search. Earlier, when I started my career, this option was not there. When we just type there, it was not showing this drop down. Okay. Now you hit F4, F4 in the keyboard. No, EC star F4. This is, you're familiar, right? How to search under?
Yeah.
Okay, F4, F4. I mean, just I want to click F4, not from the drop down, just F4 because you should be familiar, right? I don't know what all you guys know, so I just want to show it here. Now, based on the description, EC04, ours is sales area, right? EC04.
Yeah.
Yeah, go with the EC04 and execute. Or else open the T code EC04.
Shall I close this?
Yeah, close this. Or else you can run from here also.
Okay.
EC04. There is a second button, right? Execute. Second button that in the application bar.
This one?
Yeah. Okay. So, oh, wait. Are you familiar with menu, application bar and all? No, wait. See, on the top, it is showing transaction code, edit, go to utilities. These are all called menus, okay? On the top, full top. Above that back and all, right? Green, yellow, red, above that, above. Yeah, these are all called menu. I don't know. I may be going in too much of basic, but since it's the first day, I just want to you to familiar with these things. If you have known this, it's okay. If not, just learn this. This is menu transaction code. I mean, menus are it's just like our normal windows and all we call menus, right? Like that we use the word menus. And
Okay.
this one, right, where those and all menu here below the transaction there are buttons, right? Maintain transaction below that the buttons that is called application bar. Below that.
Oh,
Maintain transaction. Wait, this bar, okay, we call it as application bar. So whenever
okay.
somebody says, hey, click that button in the application bar, okay, You have to just come directly here, application bar. And if somebody
Yeah.
says go to menu, you should go on the top search. Okay, that is menu. If you click something, okay, no problem. Click on the transaction code on the top. Yeah, these are the options. Okay, just I want to make it clear. Okay, now execute. Click outside and it execute the second button in the application bar. Yeah. See, the same thing has opened, right? So any transaction code, you can see it in SC93. Okay, now you
Okay.
click on the structure, the right side. No, if you, okay, sorry. Do you know all these things, or should I go in detail in the, I mean, 1 or 2 classes like this, the basics?
Yeah, it will be better, Gopi, if you go to the like from basic.
Okay.
Yeah, Gopi, it was not taught to us earlier.
Sorry?
It was
No,
not
your
taught to
voice.
us earlier.
Sorry, I couldn't hear your voice. Sorry.
It
Yeah,
was
Gopi,
not taught clearly.
These were not talked to us earlier. These, what the about the icons in the window
Yeah.
and
Okay. Yeah,
what
because
they're saying.
yeah. So my approach is, you should know these things. Even if you forget to know one T code or something, the basic should be fine. If somebody asks something, right, go to application bar. You should go. That is a very basic. Okay, fine. Now you click on the structure button. I'll go in detail. Probably 1 or 2 classes. I'll go this much. This one only, the basics. Okay. Now click on the
Yeah.
navigation. Continue. Okay. When I say continue, the tick mark is continue here. Okay. Now,
Okay.
who is sharing? Shaheen,
Shaheen,
right?
yeah.
Shaheen, you
Yeah.
said you have created a sales org. What was that name? Yes, something, right? What you
Yeah,
showed in
sales
Excel?
organization. This was the structure.
What was that? BOSC you created in system?
Yeah, BOS. Yes.
Okay. Alt tab. Double click on BOSC. That is Bosch and Co. Double click there. Okay. Now, see, I now see. I'll tell you what is this T code. Now you can understand. See, in the enterprise structure, okay, stay in the same screen, I'll tell you. In SPRO, you know, right? SPRO is our configuration tool or configuration T code, right? So there you set up an enterprise structure, that is definition, assignment, okay? All those things individually you are doing, that is define sales org, then define distribution channel, define division, then assign sales org to distribution channel, assign sales org to division, right?
Yeah.
These things you did individually, one step by step, right? The 9 assignments. But if you want to see a glance what you have done, there you can't see a glance, just like a overview or a summary, that you can't see there. Individually you have to go right there. Here,
Yes, true.
instead, SAP has given this I don't know the EC, what does it stand? Okay, EC04. Okay, if you go here, since you know the sales org, Shaheen has created a sales org Bosch, that is BOSC. Under that, she has created distribution channel as ZD and ZE. Correct? If you see there, BOSC is the, you place a cursor and yeah, place a cursor there. BOSC is a distribution sales org. ZD is the DC. Correct? And below that also ZD, two
Yeah.
distribution channels she has created. So, okay.
Yeah.
Just expand the tree. Anyone. Now, for this Bosch, I mean, I'll call it as Bosch BOSC, say a distribution channel, she has created a plant called ZA01 that has been assigned here. Right? Now, in the same way, she has created a sales area. What is sales area? Combination of sales or distribution channel and division is called sales area. So here, by looking at that, I can say POSC is a sales arc, ZD is the distribution channel, FR is the division, right? That has been assigned together.
Yes.
That is made as a sales area. That is grouping. Okay, now you expand.
Yeah.
Expand that. So it says under this sales area, what all sales office she created? BH01, 03, 04. This is a sales office. Under that, you can see sales group. Expand that to BH01. BH01, sorry. Yeah. Got it? Under this sales area,
Yes.
sales office, she has created a sales group BO01. Correct?
Yeah.
So whatever you did so far for few days, I could summarize here with one single transaction. And also when sometimes I use transaction, sometimes we use the word called T code, both meaning the same. The short form of transaction code is T code. Okay. The T and also T code. I mean, we start using the word T code. Be familiar with the transaction code, T code, all are same. If I ask, "Hey, enter the T code," you should enter the T code in the command window or command, that is called command window. Yeah, where she placed the cursor, right? That is called command window or command, whatever, command prompt or area or whatever, command window, I believe. Okay, command section, whatever you call, that is command window, we call generally. Okay, this is
Okay.
where you enter the T code. T code is the start for, I mean, the expansion is transaction code. Now, your SPRO you can see here, correct? Whatever you did, I can glance it here at one shot. Agreed? Now, just
Yes.
go to EC01. One more session. Wait, one more session. How do you go? Let me just don't hit enter. Show me how do you enter. One more session. Open another window.
/O.
Yes. Okay. Good. EC01. I wanted to know that whether you guys know or not. Okay.
Yeah. O for the
New
current
window.
page will be not closed. It will be opened.
Yeah.
Yeah. If /N, it will close the current window.
It will close means it will overwrite the current window.
Okay.
Okay. /N will
EC01,
the
right?
same page. It will overwrite. /O will EC01. Yes. /O will open in a new window. I mean another
Okay.
page. And also there is one more /I.
Okay.
/I is kill the session. It will kill. Okay. Now you structure. Click on the expand the structure. Now navigation. Now she has done a, okay. Click on continue. When I say continue, it's a, in SAP that is a tick mark. I mean the right mark is called continue. Now
Okay.
she has not created company code, it seems, right?
Yeah.
Now how do I say? Okay. From a sales point, you create only sales, but without company code, you can't do anything, right? The business you can't perform. So sales arc should be assigned to company code. Say, for example, you click on any company code, probably go with the 0001. Double click there. Now, just to see, wait. For this company code, the sales service 0001 at the bottom third, right? Bottom third, below the plant. Yeah, no, yeah. See, okay. This is just a summary. Okay. Now you got it right. Company code we assign to sales. I mean, sales service assigned to company code. Now, if I want
Okay.
to tell you, now you open SPR. Okay, sorry. Before that, I just want to ask, please stop me if you don't understand. And also, if you have any questions, please raise it there itself. Okay, you interrupt and you raise it there, that question. And now tell me, because it's been almost 15-20 minutes I'm talking, right? Tell me whether I'm going too
Yeah.
fast because I just want to understand your wavelength, right? So you guide me. How do I proceed? Like whether I'm going too fast so that I can slow down, or I'm telling too much where you can't digest on a single day. Tell me that, because I just want to understand the wavelength of individual. So
No,
you just
Gopi, this is okay.
you guys are understanding,
Yes, Gopi. it
Yeah,
is.
yes,
Yeah.
Gopi.
and is this info? I mean, I don't know. I'm not prepared. Just I'm telling what I know. Whether I'm telling the informative thing, or is it going out of the
Yes,
box?
It is
yes,
very
It is
useful.
informative.
this,
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were not.
navigation all we have not seen before.
Yeah, we were not knowing how to see our summarization, like in a one go, what all we have did till now. This we were not knowing earlier.
Okay. So, okay, what I'll do, right? This entire today is what, Wednesday, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Just I'll tell you, I mean, individually, I'll ask you to share your screen. I mean, individually, people should do. It's kind of a assignment type, I mean, interaction screen, interaction
Yeah.
call. Okay, because I want to understand what you guys know, and I want to make you familiar so that I can take it to my pace. Otherwise, if I start tomorrow praising, right? Definitely, I don't think so. You can follow up what I'm going to tell.
Yeah.
So it's just like basics understanding class. Okay, don't worry, I'll cover all the topics. Probably 1 or 2 days I may extend also. Just I need your support. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. In case
Okay.
if you want to catch up, you can utilize the weekend also, 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
will be
also fine if you
available
are okay with
on
it.
weekend.
Yeah. See,
You are okay
I'll
with
going.
it, we can, yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. See, for me, end of the day, you guys should know the things properly. Probably one day extra, or one day if I can't make it at 9 to 10, we can connect another day. So extra time and all those things we can do. Okay. Now
Yeah.
let me go. Last 5 minutes, I'll talk on that. Now open SPRO. Okay. Open the session SPRO. Yeah. Go inside. Enterprise structure. Okay, stay here. Click on the definition. Click on that. Now you are concerned with sales and distribution. Expand. Just stay here. Wait, stay in the screen. First, I want to understand from each of you, what is enterprise? What is enterprise? See, first, okay, before that, I want to make you, I mean, just I'm going out of SAP now. Simple. Why we need to use SAP? Okay. Say, for example, Bosch, Philips, okay. Which all companies? Even Nilkamal chair, right?
Yeah, welcome.
Yes.
Nilkamal, that company also uses SAP. SBI Bank uses SAP. And what all? Because when I went once to buy a chair at my hometown, that guy, you know what he did? He opened VF03 and he created an invoice, and he was giving me an invoice printout using print. Okay. I was shocked to see the blue screen. Then I asked, are you using SAP? He said, yes, we are the end user. Okay. So now, why we need to use SAP? Keep in mind, never ever call SAP. Okay. SAP.
Yeah.
Now, why enterprise? A big companies, they can't maintain everything with the Excel or a Word document or a registered document, anything. They want to run their business without hampering anything. Say, for example, simple. I just want to give a simple example since more the ladies are here. I just want to make it simple using a kitchen in example here. Say, for example, kitchen, we have to maintain stock of rice, salt, chili powder, coriander, the basic things. I mean, everything, right? If we don't maintain, tomorrow morning you can't cook a food or you can't cook a breakfast. Correct?
Yes.
What we have to
Yeah.
maintain? We have to maintain a stock. That is called
Stock.
stock, right? We keep rice as a stock. We keep salt as a stock, right? So that is it's a kitchen is a 10 by 10 kitchen. In that only, there are so many ingredients. I mean, these things are basics which I told, but some guy use ajwa. What is that? A very
Ajwain.
niche.
Ajinomoto.
Sorry? Ajinomoto, yeah,
Ajinomoto.
tasting powder, right? We regularly don't use, but that is also required. I mean, each and everything is required to make a food, to prepare a food, right? So, for probably to make a biryani or something, right? You need 10 to 15 ingredients. That only you can't remember whether stock is there or not. So, how a car manufacturer, say for example, Toyota, even if they don't have one nut, they can't make it complete car, right? So how does they maintain this? So for anything and enterprise, this is a complete package SAP gives, starting from buying a raw materials or buying a finished goods from our vendors. Say, okay, I'll take an example of Toyota instead of kitchen. To manufacture a Toyota Innova, Toyota will not manufacture everything starting from nut or a bolt or whatever, mat, tire, anything, right? What it does, it procures materials, finished goods. For example, tire from Apollo or MRF, okay, windows from Gobian, and I mean other parts from different companies. But to manufacture a car, they need five tires, 4+1 backup, and one steering, five. I mean, if it is a 5-seater, 5 chairs or whatever, right? So where do they maintain this stock? And whenever, okay, I don't want to make it too complex because I started telling the make to order scenario. I don't want to tell you now. Okay, the basic ingredients are basic items which required, right? Everything we can't maintain manually or with our registry. So SAP has given a complete package starting from billing, finance, handling the accounting documents, everything. SAP has given a complete feature. That's why enterprise ERP, enterprise resource planning. SAP is a ERP tool, enterprise resource planning for the entire enterprise organization. Resource planning. Resource means it not only a human resource like a Gopi or Shaheen or somebody, right? A resource, it can be anything. Planning, how do you plan? If I want 100 cars, I should have 500 tires. Without 500 tires, okay, I can't manufacture my 100 cars. So I need to procure, I'll use the word procure, means purchase. I need to procure 500 tires well in advance before I manufacture the complete car. Say my car delivery is today, I should have a 500 tires 1 week back so that I can assemble that and I can send it to market. Correct? So these are all called planning. Without without salt also you can't cook a food. So you need everything. Without a single item, you can't make it anything finished good. Finished good. Okay. Keep hearing these words. Finished good. Raw materials, semi-finished goods. Have you heard of these things? Finished goods, semi-finished, raw materials.
Gopi, we know about that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you taught that. Okay, good. So we procure or we produce, either of the case. Finally, we assemble and we send it to market. Now, to handle all these things, right? The basics we have to do here in the SPRO. Okay. Now, in the definition of sales, define sales are define distribution channel, maintain sales office, maintain sales groups, which is an independent entity. Now assume you have done that. Shaheen has showed she has done it. Now just go to assignment. There only keep it there. Keep the session. Scroll down. There is assignment. Expand that. Sales. Now, if you create a sales arc, see assignment of sales arc to company code. This is where you integrate FI module, finance, with the sales. Company code comes in finance. Anything finance related will come in a finance module. For finance module, the basic is company code. Okay. Now assign sales arc to company code. Assign distribution channel to sales arc. Assign division to sales arc. Then set up sales area. Assign sales office to sales area. Sales group to sales office. If you see, there are 9 assignments. Okay. The mainly, I mean, in a day-to-day life, we use up to assignment of sales or distribution channel and plant. Okay. Now, what is sales arc? Okay. Can anybody tell me what is sales organization in layman language? Not in SAP, in layman language, what is sales organization? Give an example. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, Gopi.
Yeah. I mean, even if it is just give an example of sales or sales area.
It is responsible for all the activities or services which happens into the company or to the
Okay,
client.
okay, good. So what they do, right? They create, if you observe sales offices, they keep right in na- northern part of India, southern part of India, they have 4 or 5 sales office. I mean, sales are they're creating a system. Sales office, they can keep any number. What they do here, distribution channel, generally, how do you distribute your goods? In the sense, how do you sell your goods? If I'm a direct Toyota car manufacturer, assume Toyota will not sell directly, right? They have a distribution channel called wholesaler, retailer. Okay. We don't buy directly from a factory. Agree? Nobody buys anything directly from factory.
Yes.
So that is a mode of channel, or what are the modes of distribution channel? Say, I mean, in a layman language, for a grocery, we can directly buy from a farmer. That is a direct from factory or direct from production area. What we do, they'll put it in market. I mean the APMC. What do you call? I mean, in different states they call different names, but where there is a government market, right? They'll sell it to wholesaler. Wholesaler will sell it to retailer. From retailer, I buy rice or I buy salt. Agree? This is
Yeah.
the distribution channel. How do you distribute? See, everything factory can't handle the sales, right? So they create different means of selling the product. Toyota has Nandi Toyota, Ravindu Toyota, so many channels. Okay, they have a different retail wholesalers. I mean the showrooms they call from a different vendor parties they sell it. Now division, what they do, especially TVS, if you take, or somebody two-wheeler division, car four-wheeler division, truck division. Okay, they want to segregate the business. Okay, simply they can't put it everything in one this one, right? Tomorrow, if a management wants, I want to know what is my sales of my two-wheeler. It's very difficult, right? So what you do in kitchen also, you keep masala in masala box where you segregate. Okay, masala items in a box, rice in another box. Okay, grouping of the similar products is called division, right? Say for example, vegetables you keep it in refrigerator, and you keep it rice and all in another area, and masala items in one area, and especially this ilachi, turmeric, everything, right? This everything you will not keep it together. Agree?
Yes, Gopi.
Yeah.
Like
So,
it is a way of grouping materials.
yeah, grouping of the materials, similar materials or similar characteristics of a material. See, when I say two-wheeler division, Hero Honda, I mean different. I don't remember the names of the company. I mean, I'll just take some, okay. Two-wheeler, Activa, Dio, everything. It is a similar product, okay. Okay. Maybe the brand name is different and little bit style, look, all those things is different. But overall, it's a division, two-wheeler division, four-wheeler division, like Toyota Etios, Toyota Innova, Toyota Fortuner. Okay, these are all divisions, truck division, Ashok Leyland, some trucks. Okay, just to have a reporting and also easy identification. That is a division. Now, why? If see, I'll tell you one interview question here. Everybody, the first basic question they'll tell. I mean, since you already worked on the enterprise structure, they'll ask whether you know how do you how do you set up a they'll not ask how do you set up a new sales arc. No, how do you set up a new company? If I ask you to do, you should say company code is defined by a finance. From a sales point, I'll set up a sales arc. I'll set up a distribution channel. When I say setup, it's a definition. Just use that word. Okay, I'll set up a sales arc. I'll set up distribution channel. I'll set up a division. I'll set up a sales group, sales office. Now, what I'm going to do, I will assign sales arc to company code. I will assign distribution channel to sales arc. I'll assign division to sales arc. Then I'll set up a sales area. That is combination of sales arc, distribution channel, and division. And of course, you'll say assignment of sales group to sales area, assignment of sales sales office to sales area, and sales group to sales office. But and last but the least is assignment of sales or distribution channel to plant. You should, I don't know whether you guys remember or by heart it. You should be pakka in this. How people will mislead you, right? Well, I mean the interviewer. Even if I take interview, I'll ask this question: can we assign distribution channel to the sorry? Can we assign a division to distribution channel? If you are not confident, you will say yes. I mean, 90% people will say yes because they think, okay, it's a right. No, always it's a hierarchy. Though, I mean, if you think from a hierarchy, sales or distribution channel division will while setting up the sales area, these three combination will make it together a sales area. But when it comes to assignment, sales org is assigned to sales org is assigned to, distribution channel is assigned to sales org and division is assigned to sales org. Okay. You, that should be the prime factor. You should know that. If it is a board, I would have written that. It's okay. I'll make some presentation or something. I'll tell you. Okay. The second and third assignment, you should be remembering or by it or whatever you do. Never ever assign division to distribution channel. You should not say. People will confuse to ask that question. Okay. That's a tricky here because generally you remember sales area is say a combination of sales of DC. DC is nothing but distribution channel and division. So assignment is will happen only between DC to sales or division to sales or okay. That is the important thing. And also the last but not the least is assignment of plant. Assignment is always linked to DC sales or and plant, not to the division. That is very much important. Even in at any point of time, this whatever I showed, right? This is important. Okay. So now what you do, right? I know whatever we tell in theory class, whatever we tell in our training class, you can't remember everything. The first and foremost thing is SAP is never ending process. It means you have to learn every day. even I'll not be, though I spent 18 years in SAP, we call it as a blue screen. This is called blue screen. Okay. I'll not be knowing entire thing. Even I can't recall. How do you handle? So that's why I don't want to give you the fish. I want to tell you how to catch the fish. Okay. That is how you learn. Following what I'm saying? If I give you food, means if I give you the answer, you'll remember only that thing. If I tell you how to catch the fish, so that you tomorrow you'll find food for yourself. Okay, I mean you'll hunt food for yourself. So now the left part, anything if you don't know, on the execute left part there is a note, right? Say for example, assign sales up to left to that. Left, yes, click on that. That's a notes or a documentation. IMG guide, implementation guide. Generally, SAP tells you this. Anything you need to understand this. Assign sales are just read this. The basics you should be perfect. Okay. Spend more time here. When you say definition, okay, simply don't think, okay, define sales are read the notes. You can use this step to define the allocation of sales up to company code. This establishes a link between SD and FI. Okay, I told this, right? Sales are belongs to just one company code. Now, you read this and understand this. And there is a fourth button, right? The tool button. Fourth button. It is disabled. Huh? Okay. No, fourth button. It is disabled. Yeah. That spanner symbol is disabled. That is a technical help. Okay. I'll show you that. SAP always runs with the technical names. It doesn't go with the English. We always have this. TVKO is the sales org table. Okay, are you familiar with the table?
No, Gopi.
Okay. Yeah, close this. I'll show. Click on the close window. Here only. Click on the next one. I mean, just read the next one. Just open that. You allocate distribution to, in this case, as many distribution channel as direct belongs to sales are. Okay. So now, I mean, of course, you guys are the aspirant of the job, right? SAP job. That's why you guys are learning the SAP. Agree?
Yeah.
So parallelly, you should learn the interview questions also. I mean, of course, SAP is must, and also you should know how to tackle the interview, right? Otherwise, there's no point. Now, since you are familiar with the basics, assignment of sales up to company code. I told that's the integration between SD and FI because company code is defined by finance. So that's the integration, SD and FI integration. Now, the next question people ask, can we assign multiple company codes to sales org?
No.
It's always one-to-one. Not one-to-one. One company code can have multiple sales org, but one sales org can have only one company code.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's simple. I mean, I'll take a simple example. Mother. I mean, since all are from India, taking these examples. Okay. Mother is a company code. Kids are a sales org. Okay. One company code or one mother can have multiple sales org or multiple kids. Okay. One kid cannot have multiple mothers. Got it?
Yes. True. Got it.
Okay. So this is the interview question people will ask. Okay, so can we assign the same sales up to multiple company codes? Say yes or no.
Can you repeat the question, Gopi?
Can we assign multiple sales are sorry, can we assign multiple company codes to a single sales arc?
No.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, this is the basic interview question, because since you guys are going with uh, what you call interview and all, right? These things you should be familiar now. Okay. Yeah, close this. Now, so you understood this assignment, okay? So you guys are familiar with definition and assignment, right?
Yes, Gopi.
Yeah.
We know this.
Yeah. Now, just close this assignment and expand the definitions just to understand what all modules are there. Simple. Expand the definition. Okay. You can say finance. I mean, finance and accounting. Controlling is also another module. Logistics. What is logistics? Supply chain is called logistics.
Okay.
Logistics. If you see any truck, logistics, it will be written on the truck, right? Logistics. Okay.
Yeah.
Logistics general. Under that, I mean, next sales and distribution. Next service. Service is again, I don't want to go in detail of service and all, not to confuse here. That is material management. Then logistics execution. Okay. Next, plant maintenance. Then HR. Generally, if this bank and all, they use HR, human resource, or our employee ID is stored in HR. Okay. If they want to give salary to Gopi, they'll retrieve my details and provide. That is HR management. Now, just okay, these are all the main modules. If you expand the assignment, it will have the same thing. Just expand the assignment. Okay, 1 second. No, stay in that screen. Don't close that. Okay, definition, let it be. You put expand here also. Assignment. Now it's the same. Okay, if you see, but it says you'll define in the definition part, you'll assign. What you do, not only you see sales part, just go out of the box. Always you just see what is there in finance, you define the company code. So where you define the company code, see here, just you should understand. If I want to set up a company, say for example, Reliance, I call my company name as Reliance. That is a company. It means that they create a company in finance. Under that, they'll create a company code. So they assign company code to one company. Now Reliance is a company. Under that, they have Reliance Industries, Geo Industries, lot of things, right? These are all company code. That is based on their business structure definition, how they want to segregate. Okay, these are all. So you just want to understand, start the top is company, below that is company code, below that is sales R. Because
Okay,
I
good.
don't want to teach only the kids, only you should know the hierarchy also.
Yeah.
So
So company can have multiple company codes, right?
yes, good, you catch that point. Good, correct. Now you just expand the definition of finance.
Which one?
Definition of finance, if finance accounting.
Gopi, you're on mute.
Yeah. So now you see here, define company. Okay. Leave the second one, control area. That is a more of finance. Okay. Third one, edit or check company code. See here, they define the company and they define the company code. Okay, these two is sufficient for SD guys. So next in the assignment, what they are doing, assign company code to company. Okay. Credit control also, next it will come in the credit management. Okay, I'll tell you that. Okay, now just what you do, right? Everybody, you just definition, just familiar. I said assignment of sales or distribution channel and plant, right? Assignment of sales or distribution channel to plant. But now, where do you define the plant? Okay, when you hear a new word in SAP, put the question why, where, when. Now you heard the word called plant. In a layman, you know where is the plant? Physical location where they manufacture. But where it is defined in SAP? Go to Logistics General. Definition of Logistics General. Expand. Expand the definition of Logistics General. See, define plant. Okay. Now, where do they assign this plant? I mean, this is very much important for SDK also. Plant is defined, where it is assigned. You know, the assignment, when it is plant comes in material management. We call SAP MM. Okay. The integration between SAP MM module is assignment of sales or distribution channel to plant. You just click on that note or a help, assignment of distribution channel to plant. No, yeah. Here,
I-
no, why BP there on the command window?
No,
No,
sorry.
here, not there. Assignment, yeah, in the assignment of sales or distribution channel to plant. Click on that, yes, notes, good. What it says, assign, okay, and assign any number of plant to, okay, more than once. Here they don't tell that, okay. But this is the main integration between SAP MM. Plant and all is defined by MM guys. We just use it. So without MM guy handshake, you can't do this setup, right? So
Yeah.
definition part you will keep yourself. Okay, connecting the dots. Say for example, if I construct ground floor and Shaheen will construct first floor and one more person will construct the second floor, third floor. Who constructs the stairs between ground to first floor? This is the integration. First to second, that is the point. Okay, you should know. Are the two bridges? Okay, one river is this side, that side. Connect between two areas. Okay, this is the connection. Now you got to know this
Yeah,
assignment, yeah, and all. Now where the plant is defined, you got to know it is in logistics general.
Logistics and general. Yeah.
Yeah, plant is defined. Now just where this plant is used, okay, you used in SD. That plant is linked to sales org. And also if you see in the assignment of finance, there is a, sorry, not assignment, in the material management, sorry, expand the material management below that, below assignment. In the assignment of material management, plant is assigned to a company code. Hey, no, there. Wait, where you are seeing? Scroll up. 1 second. 1 second here, the purchaser. Go to logistics execution. Go to
Where?
logistics general, sorry. See, assignment of plan to company code. See, these things you should be familiar. I mean, the basic. plant. When I say plant, this plant is defined in logistics general. That plant is assigned to a company code, and that plant is assigned to a sales or a distribution channel. Got it, right? These are all the integrations.
Like SAP modules are integrated between each other. You
Yeah,
mean?
yes. Okay. Oh, we are already 5 minutes past the meeting. Is that fine if I talk, or
Yes,
you
yes,
want
you
to?
Yeah, no problem.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Aman dropped. Okay. Guys, I mean, feel free. Okay. I don't want to see, I don't want to do it for money purpose. Okay. Of course, that is a little bit part, but I want to give you a proper knowledge. That's why I may drag it also. If you have any problem, please feel free. All are friends. Okay.
Yeah,
Anything,
okay.
feel free. You tell anything, fine. I mean, hey, I'm getting bored today, Asha, Gopi. Today we'll stop. Fine, I'm fine. End up, see how we learned in our school, okay? 40 minutes, one period class, right? Whether we listening or not, teacher used to tell that. And we never used to listen, and we never used to write that in exam. Out of 8 questions, we used to write 4 or 5 questions, right? But that is, we were paying to school. Here it's a different. Company is paying to us. A company is going to pay to us, right? So we should understand the basics. If you know the basics, okay, you can build anything. Okay. That's why the basics should be the fundamentals should be right. Then only you can make it very nice. SAP career. Otherwise, it's not just, I can tell you straight away pricing. I can tell you on IDOC. I can talk on IDOC, that is intermediate document, or I can talk on some other topic, availability check. Okay. It does not make, it doesn't make sense for me just to clear one period and move it on.
Yeah,
At
true,
the
true.
end of the 30th class, I mean, another 30 classes pending or whatever, right? 1 month. At the end of the day, I don't want you to remember everything, but I want you to remember the basics. If you are good in basics, you can survive. And also, I want to tell you not the all the nonsense things which is there in SAP, right? All the SD process which is there. No, what industry is expecting. Simple. I'll just tell you one thing. SAP as a word, okay. SAP as a our SD process we have a called free of charge. Okay, rush order, cash sale. Okay, this process people will talk. Free of charges without charging to a customer. We are giving for free. Say for example, I'm giving something for Sutan. Okay, so in real world, does anybody gives anything for free for you?
No, in return
No.
they expect some.
No, first of all, who will give? Say, if you go to Philips showroom or Toyota showroom, does they give anything car? I mean, their product. Forget about the scent bottle or something they give for free. That is secondary. But their product, Philips, they manufacture MRI machine, all those things, or trimmer, shavers, or hair straighteners, right? So these are all the products of Philips. Does they give it free for you?
No.
Right? Maybe for the trimmer, they may give one blade set free or something, some tissue box or whatever, right? That is an
Yes.
additional thing they give, but they never ever give their product as a free, correct? So this process is there, but in real time, nobody uses this, correct? SAP has defined, but nobody uses this free of charge. I mean, nobody thinks, I mean, nobody is there for charity, right, to give it for free, their own product. So I want to touch base these things, but I don't want to go in detail of these things which is not relevant for you. Maybe in interview one or two guys may ask this question, but in real time nobody uses this. Okay.
Okay.
I'll tell you all those things. Okay. Maybe since it's first day, I don't want to take you prolong it for long time. I know it will be boring for you also to listen more than an hour also. You tell me, now you start giving feedback. I mean, without sharing my screen, I just start for an hour. How you guys felt, and you tell me what in which all areas I can improve. Okay, based on that, I will facilitate accordingly or felicitate that way. So now, yeah, you tell me, how did you feel this class? I mean, I'll not
Overall,
say.
it was good. We have learned new things and main basic things we have learned, which we were not knowing from long time. And since it was like more than 1 month, we are attending the class, but the basic things we were not knowing. Today we got to know that.
Okay. Okay. I don't want to
We've learned
come.
the same concepts, what a sales organization, sales area, and all those things. But yeah, whatever the basic things that you taught, those things we have not, we've not had the knowledge of it in prior classes. So that was new to us and it was good.
Okay. So, I mean, I try to give my layman examples. Okay. Don't get offended if I give a simple example. Okay. Say, for example, mother and kid, I said, don't take
No,
anything
okay.
personal. Okay.
No, we don't.
I mean, just I want to make you guys understand. I'll take that example instead
Yeah.
of taking a company, organization, all
Real-time
the.
examples. Yeah, real-time examples will work like it will be good to know. Like we will get to know easily. Real-time
Yeah.
examples are very good.
And also, okay, since I don't know the other faculty who taught you, how we was start teaching, because since you are familiar with the 30 days of his training, I want to know, because so that I'll go in that way, or should I go in my way? Because I don't want to make it too much of, I know it's half cooked, right? You guys are already half cooked. I don't want to spoil it. I want to make it the result better. So how he was explaining, basically, like how he was teaching. Can you just tell me, like, whether he was teaching first theory and then showing in the SPRO or whatever? What was that approach he was following?
He created his own notes. I'll just show you that. So this is the word which he has shared. On real time, he was explaining and he was noting down in this, and he used to do in SAP also software.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the word he has created only on the real time when he was explaining. The same time he was copy pasting in this word. These all screenshots he has mentioned, like how to define the sales org and how to assign. So
Oh,
the
okay, you are
TRs,
aware, TR?
transfer request. Yeah, we are aware of
Okay, I didn't. Okay. Okay, simple question. Since you guys have already worked on, what
it.
is transport request? Which
Transport.
transport? Listen, which transport request you use? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, please. Sorry.
Yeah. So there were two types of transport requests, like workbench and one more. It was I forgot. Customize maybe.
See.
Where we save the configuration objects.
Mm-hmm. So you use which one?
Customizing one. I may be right or wrong. I don't know. There are two types of TRs, right? Workbench and customizing.
Maybe it is to move whatever we've created from workbench to from customized to workbench or something.
No. Okay. I mean, good. I feel very good this batch. Okay. At least you guys are very responding very fast. Whether it is correct or wrong, that is secondary. At least you guys are responding. That is good. Okay. Now I'll tell you, since I didn't touch base
Thank you.
on the transport, transport request. Simple. What is transport? We want to transport something from location A to location B. Simple. Lorry or a truck, right? from Bangalore to Chennai, for example. That is transport, right?
Yeah.
So now transport request, we need to give a request. So there are two types. One is workbench, another one is customizing. So the main interview question, even now also, I ask this question to any SAP consultant, which transport request you use to capture your configuration? Okay, this is the basic question any interviewer will ask to just check whether you have a real-time experience or not. It means whether you have really worked on it or not. Okay, so if you are not confident, people will say workbench or customizing. Then it tries to confuse you. Do you really use workbench or do you really use customizing? So you should always say yes. We always functionals will always use customizing request. Then who does use that workbench? Workbench is used by developer, ABAPer. You know ABAP, right?
Yes.
ABAP is the language where SAP understands. We write code in the ABAP language. Say, for example, somebody said Chennai. Their language is Tamil. Gopi's language is XYZ. Somebody's language is Hindi. Somebody's language is English, where he understands. That's it. It's just a communication medium, correct?
Yeah.
There are other languages, C, C++, Java. Okay, but we use SAP. SAP uses ABAP, Advanced what is that? AP advanced programming. What is that? Advanced business and advanced programming.
Business
Something. Business,
application.
right?
Yeah.
Advanced
Business application program.
application programming.
Yeah.
So workbench request is used by ABAPer. But now, if you are so confident, I'll just ask. You never, I mean, since if you guys answer like this, I'll say functionals will never use workbench. We use, we use at one point. That is to define an output table, condition table. If that is the only place we use a workbench request. See, for example, if somebody asks you workbench request, and I mean, if somebody asks, say, for example, me asking the question to Shahid, oh, where
Yeah.
you customizing, then you should not stop there. You should say, yes, we always use customizing. However, to define a condition table, we use a workbench. If you say that, right, the interviewer will feel good that this person knows something very detailed. Okay. Now you guys understand what is customizing, what is workbench. In a layman, that is blindly. Workbench used by ABAPer, customizing used by functional. Only workbench used in functional is to define a condition table. Agree? Now,
Yes.
what is workbench? What is workbench? What is customizing? What is the technically? Layman, it's just like that,
Customizing.
right?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Customizing, like we can change or we can customize whenever it is required.
No, no, this is the English meaning you are telling. No.
Okay.
Okay, now, do you know the SAP landscape?
No, Gopi.
Okay. See, anything you do, we have three systems. I mean, it depends on the organization, but I'll tell you the simple three systems. That is, SAP landscape always will have development,
Yes, yes.
testing,
This,
and
yeah,
production.
production. Okay.
All right. So now dev, dev, say for example, assume mine is a 3-floor building. Okay. We are in a ground floor. That is development system. Okay. Listening, right?
Yes, yes. Gopi.
We are in a development system. So now you do anything, configuration, anything. Then once you do it, you have to move its quality. How do you move? There is basis will do, basis team. Never say we do in our company. Okay, you may be doing for your practice STMS, Transport Management System. STMS is the code where we can move our changes to product quality. Okay.
Can you
then
repeat me? SDMS?
STMS, school teacher, or yes, or you can call this SAP Transport Management System, STMS.
Okay.
Okay, STMS. So you
Okay.
can transport your changes, and you can do the quality. You in the quality system, you test it. Once you test everything looks good, then you move it to production. Now, okay. In my room, okay, this is a landscape between the systems. Now I'll tell what is the instance now. In a ground floor, I have two rooms. Okay, listening,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
That is an instance. When you log into SAP, just open your SAP screen where on the top you give the client number, right?
Yeah.
800, 400, okay. So that you give, that is an instance, SAP instance or SAP client. Now I'll tell you, there are two-bedroom house, okay, in the ground floor. Now Shahil is having access to room one. Another room, she does not have a visibility.
Okay.
Okay. So now what I'm going to tell here is client dependent and client independent. This is what I want to convey. Okay. That's why I'm telling all this story, building the story. There are two rooms. Okay. That is client. That is a SAP client. Development is a client. Quality is a client. That is each floor is a client. Okay. Now 800, 400 you write, right? That is a room within a floor. Okay. 800, 400. If you want to that when we say client dependent, okay, that is work customizing requests are client dependent. Workbench requests are client independent. Okay, so if I want to give an example, say for example,
Gopi, I have doubt here. One second. Sorry to interrupt. Gopi, sorry to interrupt.
yeah, go ahead, please.
Bench request can also be like transferring to quality and for
I'll tell
production.
you. Yeah, I'll tell you. Wait, I'll tell you. I want to give a simple example for that. See, you guys are in a PG, assume. Okay. Okay. Now everybody is in a single room. Okay, 5 rooms in this class. One person, since I'm not familiar with the names, wait, Shaheen, Sahil, Sudarani, Sudan. Shaheen does not have access to Sahil room. Sahil room does not have access to Sudarani or Shaheen or Sultan room. Right. Individually, nobody has access to individual other rooms. Correct.
Okay.
But a maid can have access to all the rooms to clean the room. Agree? Or a owner
Yeah.
of that PUBG have access to all the rooms.
Yeah.
Right? Within the floor, I'm talking about. Within the floor, you are still in a ground floor.
Okay.
So whatever Shahil cooked, it will be with Shaheen. Whatever Sudarani cooks, I mean cooks or whatever she does, it is within her room because you guys are functional. That is a client dependent. Okay. Abapper or the owner, whatever the sweets he get it will be kept in hall. Anybody can access. That is client independent. It means configure when I write a report or a code, okay, that code is available or accessible to all of your 5 rooms. In a general, if you write in one client, it will be applicable to other clients. I mean, other instances within SAP, right? Within that floor, that is client independent. The above programs are client independent. It means it is visible across to all the rooms, or the Wi-Fi password. It is available to each room, right? If I put a Wi-Fi password and share with you, everybody gets a Wi-Fi network, internet. That's client independent. What is client dependent? Shaheen's mobile hotspot is Shaheen's Wi-Fi only. It will not be to others. That's a mobile hotspot. I mean, mobile hotspot connection or whatever, right? It is confined to her or confined to him. So now, whatever you do configuration, right? If you have some companies or some big organization, what they do, right? In the development system only, they don't want to take the risk to move your changes to quality and test there. They want to keep it as a, in the development system only, they keep it as a unit testing in the separate instance. You log in with 800, assume. If you log in with 400, it will be testing unit testing bugs they call. Okay, now following.
Okay.
No, you stop me. I don't have any problem because this you should understand. Just transport request. I
Can
can
you
tell
repeat
you.
the last part alone?
Sorry.
Can you repeat that last part alone? That unit box something you said.
Correct. I'll tell you. See. Say for show me your recipe screen because that login so that I can give an example with that one only because you guys are not familiar with other numbers, right? SAP login. SAP login. Yeah, double click there. Double click on that NWPC. Stay here. Client 400 is your, say for example, development box. I mean, in the development, see what you can see the development box here 400. In the same box, in the same floor, they created one more client 800. That is, they call it as unit testing. Unit testing to test simple things. Okay, so what they do, the developer will come and write the code in 400 client. Okay, by logging to 400, he'll write the code. Functionals will test it in 800, assume, because you need to test there. Unit testing box is that. If you log into 800, that ABAP code, whatever he writes and saves it, immediately it reflects there. It means it is client independent. Okay, but functionals, whatever you do the configuration here, right? In 400, say for example, you defined a sales org and assigned to sales org to company code or whatever. Immediately it will not reflect in the 800 client. Okay, that is client dependent. Functionals, whatever you guys do, it's a client dependent. Within the ground floor, still I'm talking within the ground floor only. I never gone to the first floor. Within the ground floor, you are client dependent. Between the floor rooms, you don't have this one. What you have to do, you have to do the client copy SCC1, open the session and show, run that T code SCC1. Hello, Shaheen. Yeah, please. No, 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 no. Wait. Don't log into here only. You have 800 access also? Sorry, I don't know. Simply I told 800. Do you have access to 800?
Yes, we have access for 800 only, not 400.
Oh, is it? Okay, fine. Okay. No, you already opened, right? Why are you logging again? No,
Yeah.
Alt tab. Slash n SCC1. No. No. School, college 1. Yes,
Is that
this is correct. Enter. Okay. I don't want. Okay, see, just stay in the screen. SAP, I mean, I'm an old guy. I used to do SCC1 long back, not now. So SAP is giving the SCC1N. Okay, leave that N. N means enjoy transaction. The prime factor is SCC1. This is used to copy. Okay, now you type SCC. Proceed with a new transaction. Yes, click on this. See, you can copy one system to another system. Is okay, one client to another client. That is client copy between 400 to 800. I mean, within that floor, between the rooms to copy. Whatever the configuration you do it in your system, it will not reflect in the other system. That is, you have to do the client copy. That is called client copy. Okay, SCC3. Try SCC3 also. Keep. I forgotten long back. I used to do, but this you should SCC3. No, see, anything you get confused, go to SC93, SCC star, right? Even I don't remember. I don't prepare for your class. Simply I come here. This is how to learn how to catch the fish. SCC star. See, now you stay here. Client copy. SCC1 was there when I started my career. What they are saying is it is deprecated. And they introduced one more called N, SCC1N. N means enjoy transaction. They simply always SAP does that like that. Earlier VA03 was there, then they introduced VA03N. Okay, like that. N is the enjoy transaction, they used to call that. So SCC1, copy of transport request, it's a client copy. Okay, between the rooms, it's copied. So whatever you do the configuration in 400, that to reflect in 800, you have to do this changes. I mean, you have to move this TR. TR means, yeah, between the system, you have in the client, you have to move. This is called client dependent, means it is dependent within the floor. All functional changes, it is within. That's why that is the actual difference between workbench and transport request. See, any functional, if I interview, okay, everybody says workbench is used by developer, customizing request is used by functional. This is a biased answer. Since I am from technical background, where I had written ABAP code, I want you guys to know this. Okay, if somebody asks, if you explain this right, they'll feel happy if the interviewer, if you answer this right, okay, this guy knows this. Okay, even if you don't answer three questions, nobody will reject you. Okay, and I'll tell you one more thing, since everybody wants that SAP job, right? So even I took no, I had taken so many interviews. Will not be in assumption that you should know all the 10 questions, whatever I asked. I mean, 10 answers, whatever the 10 questions I asked. Nobody expects in the IT industry you should know. You can't be a Brahma. Okay? Nobody knows everything. Okay. This is not a school. You should be very polite, humble, and eager to work. So these are all the interview things which I'm telling you as well. Okay. You should be polite, humble, and eager to work. You should, if you don't know, you upfront say, I don't know. Given a chance, I'll do it. Or given a chance, I'll learn and do it. So now in the interview, if you say these things, right, they'll get impressed. Okay. Even if you don't answer two or three questions, right? Okay. He knows the basic perfect. It's okay. We can learn. Okay. So that's why basic is very much important. If the pillar is not strong, even if you construct 10 floors, the building will collapse. So if your basics is strong, especially at the entry level, you guys are at the entry level of the SAP. If your basics are strong, automatically, if you attend fourth interview, fifth interview will be, you will get selected, provided
Yeah.
your basics are strong. Okay, I know.
Yes.
So this is client dependent. Between ground floor to first floor, everybody has to move. That is transport management system. One system to another system. It's a floor to floor. You have to move. Or site to site, next house. Instead of floor, if you consider three houses next to each other, you have to move. That is a between that you have to move. Within the house to move, that is client dependent. Take an example
Yeah.
of maid can access all your rooms, but you can't access that guy's room or physical room, right? That's
Yes.
applicable, functional. Maid can access because she has to clean her Wi-Fi. If they switch on the Wi-Fi, everybody gets. That is ABAP. Okay. Oh, I already took another 30 minutes extra. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, Gopi.
So I know it's already late. You want me to stop here?
Yes, Gopi. Tomorrow we can continue. This much we will get revise. So tomorrow if you continue, it will be good.
Yeah.
Can you share this recording today itself so that tonight itself so they will upload it? Because normally they will take a long time to upload this. So only if you share it by tonight, we will be able to access it tomorrow afternoon at least.
No, I sorry, I don't know this, how to do all these things. Though I never
Okay.
did this. Sorry.
Can you check with Aman? He might be able to guide you.
No, it's okay. See, fine. Forget about these recordings and okay. What you understood, right? You should make, when I was like you, keep one notebook and pen next to you. Okay. Just when I say T code, just write it. SCC1, SC93, just write it. Go there.
Yes.
Okay. That is where how you learn. Okay. I always say, if I give the ready-made food, you'll never learn how to cook. If I ask
Yeah.
you to cook, then only you learn. The simple saying, right? I want to get you how to catch the fish instead of giving the fish. Okay. Simple. I don't know. Tea code. Of course, I honestly, I didn't prepare for your meeting. For your session. I just walked in like that. Simply, I talked for 1 hour or 1.5 hours. It's just SC93. I don't know. SCC star. This is how. Okay. Recording is must. Okay. But never ever go with that way. That's how in that way I don't think so you'll learn that way. Just note down some keywords. The keywords are the T codes which I say. Just customizing keywords. Okay. Google. Start reading. Of course, Google will not give you a very much layman example of customizing and workbench. Then you'll start understanding what is customizing, what is workbench. If you get a chance to meet a developer, ask him, hey, what is this workbench? Client dependent, client independent. Then he can explain you a little bit extra. Okay, that is one thing. So now tell me how. Okay, probably is that fine if I take another 2 classes like this? Very basics. I don't want to get into SAP.
Yes, Gopi. It will be helpful for us.
Yes, Gopi, please.
I'll stop recording and I want to talk something. Okay,
Yes.
I don't want to